workout done, run back to the studio, and we'll talk about why I call my channel Alright, let's talk about why I call it the Urban Black Vegan opposed to some other generic vegan name. Here's the reason why. Number one reason. Why? Because it affects our community, my community, the black community. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened to the video. The sound got kind of like messed up. I don't know. I'm still working out some of the technical stuff because I'm not a filmmaker. I'm a photographer, graphic designer, artist, but I'm not really a filmmaker, so I'm figuring this out. So as you take the ride with me, you'll see some improvement with a lot of the technical stuff, the quality of everything. But I do apologize, but here's what I was trying to say. So here's the reason why I wanted to call it the Urban Black Vegan. And I was very specific with that because I wanted to identify a few things. I wanted to identify the person who's vegan is black. That's first and foremost. Two, that the person who's black and who's vegan is also from the city, the inner city. A lot of times we find excuses for why we can't. I'm not near a Whole Foods, I'm not near Trader Joe, I'm this, I'm that. So many reasons. Oh, there's no place to exercise. I don't have access to a fitness facility. There's no excuses. And I wanted to stand up and say, hey, look at me. I'm a guy from the inner city who's black, who's embraced his vegan lifestyle, who has conquered so many illnesses, who's kicked diabetes in the butt, who's kicked obesity in the butt. And if I can do it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You can, you really can. See, the fact of the matter is almost 48% of African Americans are obese. Over 37% are men. 56% are women. That's crazy. That is crazy. We're 1.5 times more likely to be obese than white people. That's ridiculous. So that whole argument about, oh, I'm big bone. I was born big bone. Oh, look at her. She a big boned girl. Ooh, I'm just big bone. Oh, I don't know what else to do. Oh, ooh. I was born this way. Oh, it was passed down. I'm just a big boned brother. Stop it. That argument doesn't hold water. It's false. It's a myth. Just stop it. The fact is, heart disease, stroke, we're most likely to end up with those things. Black people, we're most likely. And we're also most likely to be living the craziest diet. You can call it the slave diet, the sad diet. I'm just calling it the killer diet because it's doing nothing but just holding us back. And see, it's my belief that if black life truly, truly matters, if we believe as black people that life truly matters, we should start with our own. That's all I'm saying. Let's start with our own. You know, let's take back our lives. You know, and we can do that just by being a little bit more conscious of what we put into our body. How can we fight for this or fight for that if we're not fighting for ourselves? And I just want to be the guy that stands up and say, hey, we can do it regardless of our circumstances, our situation, or our surroundings. We can do it. This is something that we can control. We don't have to be controlled. We can control this. So that's a big reason why I called it the Urban Black Vegan, because each word means something specific. It's not just a title. I'm not trying to be cute or cool. It means something. And I wanted to use my creativity to get the message out that you have a great chance to kick diabetes butt. We have a great chance to kick heart diseases butt. In some of these other chronic diseases, we have control to do this. And I want to be a living, breathing example of how it can be done. That's why I called it the Urban Black Vegan. Look, listen, I mean, I read statistics that are like mind-blowing. The fact that African Americans are twice more likely to be diagnosed with diabetes than white people is like mind-blowing to me. I just can't get it. can't understand it. So when I read statistics like that, or I hear a program or see a YouTube video, I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody has to do something. I look around and I don't see much of anybody doing anything. So I want to jump on social media, do what it is that I think I can do to expose some of these facts and maybe help somebody. And then by helping somebody, that person helps somebody else. So that's why I'm vegan. That's why it's called the Urban Black Vegan. And that's why I do these videos.